WWE is looking for a buyer for the Raw rights in the US. We've heard rumors that Warner Bros. Discovery is in that mix, but there's a new report, actually a prediction from the Sports Business Journal, that thinks it's going to be Amazon who lands the deal. The report says this: Amazon gets WWE Raw rights and keeps the series on Monday nights. This hits an audience of young males, a demo where Amazon believes it sees growth in Prime subscriptions, plus it gives the company another night of live programming on Prime Video. Sean Ross Sapp from Fightful also tweeted this, saying Amazon's approach can be much deeper than others. You subscribe to Prime to get WWE Raw, you get free shipping on products, you get products that you wouldn't have normally purchased, many produced by Amazon themselves. I think that WWE selling to Amazon could be a game changer for the company. I think Amazon could provide a lot of different benefits for Raw. I'm even hoping that they could possibly move it to 2 hours instead of 3, just because 3 hours is too much. And if it's not going to be live TV, then there's a real possibility that that could happen. I also think that this could lead to more younger people watching Raw. Someone like myself does not have cable. I'm not going to buy it. I would rather pay a few extra bucks on my Amazon Prime so I can watch Raw than pay 60 or 70 bucks for YouTube TV or something like that. This isn't a bad idea at all, in my opinion. It'll be interesting for sure to see what happens. I've seen some people on Twitter complain about this, but I just don't understand it. I think it could be a great move. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. In other news, the WWE changed some plans for the Royal Rumble. Dave Meltzer said this: the original idea was Roman Reigns and Randy Orton for the Royal Rumble. Essentially, there were parties though involved who did not want to beat Randy Orton this early and just felt like there's money to be made with Randy and Roman in a program at some point, but it's too soon to do it. I understand the logic behind this. Randy Orton has been a massive draw since coming back. The fans love him and he's been moving merchandise. The WWE does not want to make him lose that appeal by taking a pinfall. With that said, this is the second or third time we lost this match. What a shame. I'm just trying to see Randy Orton and Roman Reigns fight. I guess we got to wait a little bit longer to see that match. On the brighter side though, this match is going to be really good. I'm excited for it. I think all four of these men are really talented and they bring a lot to the table. I'm just hoping that LA Knight isn't the one that takes the pin. I think AJ Styles can take a loss over LA Knight here. LA Knight has a lot of momentum. He doesn't need to lose. AJ Styles, as much as I love him, I think he can take this loss and it wouldn't really kill his momentum too much. In a recent interview, Cody Rhodes spoke about the new competition in WWE and how that could affect him and his ability to finish his story of winning the WWE Championship. This is how Cody Rhodes responded. The Rock is the great one. He's still electrifying. CM Punk is one of the greatest stars in the history of wrestling. I know what I'm up against. Look at the roster. It's loaded with stars, but that doesn't bother me. I'm not flinching. I'm not rooting against anyone else. I'm just working to make it happen. I like this mindset. This is how Cody Rhodes needs to think about the situation. The face of the company won't cry about the addition of The Rock or CM Punk. In fact, he will happily welcome them back and stay confident knowing that even with them, he's the most important focus for the company. Cody Rhodes just needs to keep doing his thing, keep his head down, and push through because he's going to finish his story one way or another. And now let's talk about last night's episode of Monday Night Raw. The show kicked off with a great promo battle between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. I have to say that I think McIntyre has the best character arc right now in WWE. His story just makes so much sense and it actually uses logic. And everything he does just fits his character so well. With that being said, CM Punk coming out to interrupt him was a great way to plant the seeds for a future feud between these two people. I've seen many people say that they think they're going to feud for Elimination Chamber, but I don't see that. I think it just doesn't make sense for Drew McIntyre to suffer another loss. I don't even care about the wins and losses that much, but I even don't want to see that happen. I actually think this is going to lead to a CM Punk and Drew McIntyre program down the line for the World Heavyweight Championship when CM Punk does win that belt at WrestleMania. I also think that we're going to get a Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn feud after that, so I think that CM Punk's going to win the belt, then he's going to drop it to Drew, and then Drew's going to drop it to Sami Zayn with those seeds that were planted a few weeks ago. We're looking at long-term booking here with some of these promos. I don't think it's something we're going to see immediately. Anyways, going back to the promo itself, Drew McIntyre killed it in this promo, and it really felt personal from his side. I think he kind of cooked CM Punk, to be honest with you. I actually think that's been the case with most of his promos. CM Punk has been getting cooked, but I think it might be a part of a master plan for him to turn heel after trying to put up this fake persona of being a good guy. It's either that or he's just getting rocked by everyone. Anyways, like I said, these two are going to have a great feud in the near future, and this was just the beginning. After that, we had Tommaso Ciampa taking on Finn Balor in singles action. This was a good match. It was nothing more than a standard match to keep a feud going between these two teams. And honestly, I would love to see DIY win one of those belts. After that, we got a match between Ludwig Kaiser and Kofi Kingston. This beatdown afterwards was superb. Kaiser wanting revenge for his boy. Makes a lot of sense. This continuity is what we need in the WWE. I really like this a lot and can't wait to see a rematch between these two in the future. Nia Jax cut a promo about the Royal Rumble that was interrupted by Rhea Ripley. You can clearly see that Rhea is a star because the crowd popped for her, but I think her booking in the division hasn't been great for the past year. I really don't. After seeing this promo though, I think it's clear that Becky Lynch is going to be the one who wins the Royal Rumble and then challenges Rhea Ripley for the belt at WrestleMania. She'll most likely eliminate Nia Jax to win the Rumble, and that's how she'll get that match. I think that's going to be Rhea's best feud. We then saw a hilarious and awesome R-Truth segment about the Judgment Day. I need to say that R-Truth and his new storyline with the Judgment Day has saved the group. They were getting a bit stale, but he rejuvenated them. He's so good. Some may not like his comedy act within the group, but I feel like they needed it. The Miz wrestled JD in a singles match after that ended up with R-Truth accidentally costing JD the win, and now we're going to get a tag team match next week with R-Truth facing his own faction. I'm really curious to see how WWE books this match, because personally I feel like they got to keep the story going, but it's also a little confusing with R-Truth getting his ass kicked by his own group. Anyways, aside from that, Seth Rollins cut a promo on this episode about being a fighting champion and that he's looking for a new challenger, and that is when Jinder Mahal of all people answered the challenge. The promo between these two was pretty good. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst, you know? I thought it was a little bit better than good. It's leading to a match for next week for the title, and I like this because Seth Rollins is going to get a win, and we're going to get a good TV match, so there's no problem with me. I have no problem with this at all like others online. Otis and Ivar had a quick little match. The big meaty men put on a banger with the small time they were given. It was good, and I loved some of the spots. Ivar won the match. His push has been so much fun to watch. And finally, the main event of the show was Cody Rhodes and Shinsuke Nakamura in a street fight. I gotta say that the promo building up to this match was excellent. Whoever's been editing and making up those promos for Shinsuke Nakamura has been on fire. Like I've said in the past, they need a goddamn raise. It does suck that Shinsuke did suffer another loss because, like I said, his entire character has changed and he's been on fire, but he keeps losing. But it makes sense because it's Cody Rhodes, and you don't want Cody Rhodes to lose just a few months before WrestleMania. That would be stupid. So I'm not too mad about it, but I do think Shinsuke's got to win feuds in the near future. After this, he can't keep losing because, like I said, the guy's doing some of the best work of his career. The match was a lot of fun, and now it is time for Cody Rhodes to move on from everything he's been doing last year and go on and finish his story. Is he going to win the Royal Rumble? I don't think so. Possibly, who knows? But anyways, Raw was a lot of fun, and next week looks even better. What'd you guys think about it? Let me know in the comments below. Did you like it? Did you think it was great? Did you think it was good? Did you think it was okay? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you all in the next video.